Ideas. They make us, define us, and more often than not, they throw us up against other members of society. And these two pieces, two very different people, are thrown against important members of this society because of their ideas. In Bounds of Comedy by Conor Reagan, a comedian is thrown against his lawyer, and Under the Influence by Jeffrey Riddell, a gay son, is thrown against his parents. Hello, hi, my name is Conor Reagan. I'm your Irish comedian for the night, and I'm being sued. See, I'm self-employed. Being sued is very dangerous for me, and I don't have a lot of time to get onto. I'm actually on my way to court right now. Now, let's get into it. I'm being sued because 2 weeks ago I said a funny joke about something, and this man who is not funny at all did not laugh at it. See, he actually hated the joke, mainly because the joke blamed the entire economic recession that's happening in Ireland on his billboard business. Not cool. Now, you see, this billboard business is very at fault here because it's false advertising. This billboard business betrays the people and betrays their money. You see, he advertises for these crappy properties by giving these sexy women to pose on a billboard, and these sexy men to pose on a billboard and look dashing and sexy and charming, and to get people to buy their property because the idea is like, this is going to be your sexy, charming neighbor if you buy this crappy property. That's not very nice. See, I did a piece for a bunch of bankers and lawyers and lunch and stuff, and he was there. I didn't know he was there, but he was. And so I told the joke, and I name dropped it. He didn't like it at all. So 2 days later, I'm getting sued. Not good. Now, getting sued is scary, especially when your lawyer is not very nice. You see, after I found out I was getting sued, I went to my lawyer and said, please, fix this. And she said, why don't you perform your piece and I'll see if it's worthy enough to go before a judge. And I said, all right. And so for 20 minutes, I hit every note, every punchline, every delivery, setup, everything goes amazing. There's no hecklers, mainly because she just sits there. She doesn't do anything. She just sits there and stares at me. She just writes in a notepad, looks up at me, and doesn't move a muscle. Doesn't twitch her lips up, doesn't twitch her lips down, just blank face. Who does that? And after all of this, no feedback, no nothing, just scratching, and a blank face, she says, she doesn't just say, she has the gall to say that I don't think this is good enough to go before a judge. I don't lie for stories. It's an idea my parents put into me when I was young. My parents put a lot of ideas into me when I was young. They said, don't bully people, accept no matter who the other people are, be kind and loving. My parents are hypocrites. My Independence Day is, oddly enough, Memorial Day of 1984, the day before I go back to finish my finals for freshman year of college. Overall, the coming out is fairly anticlimactic. I sit down, my parents are there, I say, Mom, Dad, I'm gay. And they just sit there and stare, and then I get up, I leave. I'm pretty sure they're still staring for a minute there. And then it clicks. And my mom and my dad, they all walk around the house. They pick up all my paintings, all my posters, they take out all my furniture, my clothes, my shoes, every little personal item I have left at that house, and throw it out on the front lawn. And you're like, and you must be thinking, oh, that's fine, just a little damage, water damage if it's raining, but nothing too terrible. Maybe you'll get bed bugs in your couch. My mom keeps gasoline in the garage, and she's an avid smoker. You can imagine what must a blaze be in a massive bonfire made from everything that a person is for 18 years. My sister says it was 20 feet tall. Pretty big fire. They nearly called the fire department. We live in the middle of nowhere.
Everything I was for 18 years went up in that moment. And for the last 6 years or so, I've basically been alone. I've had to work 3 jobs to make ends meet, and I've lost all my friends because they can't handle my self-destructive behavior. I'm self-destructive. Yeah. I'm under the influence, under the influence of hope. Hope is this lie, it's a poison in the back of your mind that's screaming, don't change, don't evolve, just hold out hope that your parents still love you, that they'll take you back so long as you don't change, so long as you stay their precious little boy that they threw out, everything's gonna be fine. After 6 years of this voice in the back of my mind, I get fed up. And I head back down to my parents' job, my mom's job more specifically. And I walk up to a receptionist, I ask her to page her for me. And she does. My mom walks down, click, clack, clacking on the heels, sees me, walks away. 2 weeks later, I get a funeral wreath for me. It says, in memoriam of our dead son.